Welcome back. ABSA's intuitive approach to banking is redefining the industry. Let's join Pali as she delves deeper into this innovative strategy.
We are in the heart of Johannesburg with ABSA for a city-wide cleanup campaign. Just as ABSA's intuitive approach to banking empowers customers, let's harness that same spirit and empower our community. Join me as we clean up Johannesburg, because your participation matters.
Well, the ABSA Run Your City series takes place across 5 cities in the country. And before each race, we take to the streets of the city to try and clean it up. It's also really about taking back the cities, because many of us, especially those who run and walk, don't do so in the city centre. Many people coming to, especially Joburg, for the first time and asking questions about safety and so forth. So it's an opportunity for people to get back into the city and take ownership of the city. And part of that is cleaning the city just before the big race.
It is very important to be able to look after the community where you live in. For example, community engagement is very important, especially in a platform like Musoweto. It's not only just about beauty, but also teaching us as young girls to become responsible citizens, give back to the community, clean up our society, and all of that.
It's so important for me to be part of campaigns such as this ABSA campaign, because I think that as individuals in the community, we can work together and build up a community instead of working alone and bringing it down. I also believe that with each and every one of us working together, we can strive for a better community and a better living situation as collectives.
Initiatives like this that ABSA is doing, where it's cleaning up the city, is so important to me because I love setting an example, and this is my city. So taking pride in doing the small things add up, and hopefully by me doing it, if one person can do it, another person can, and then it just adds up.
What an incredible job ABSA has done here today, reminding us of the importance about being responsible and sustainable event hosts. Joining me now is Sis Jabulile from ABSA. Now, Sis Jabulile, we are finally here. We have cleaned up the streets of Johannesburg, and what an incredible impact ABSA has done throughout the various cities you've been able to visit. But the final stop is Johannesburg. So why is it so important to ABSA to be a force for good?
For us, being a force for good is quite key for ABSA, because it's a way that we actually give back to communities, and we want to use our sponsorships to ensure that we live the communities in a better way than we found them. Things like city cleanup ensures that we do that. We're just giving back to the city, you're cleaning the route that we're going to be running in. So it's just quite key for us. I mean, we've also managed to raise funds for veggie gardens, I think. So we're trying very hard to ensure that we are deliberate in terms of giving back to the communities using our sponsorships.
Now, I do believe ABSA has taken on the challenge of matching every kilometre ran with R1. Tell us more about that initiative. Do you hope to meet last year's target, or maybe even double it?
So we're really hoping that this year we'll be able to match, or actually double what we've done last year. We managed to raise 1.5 million and planted like 5 veggie gardens. So hopefully this year we'll also be able to plant double what we've done last year. And we love how people have actually responded and participated in our Active Force for Good initiative, where we really ask them to match or run for every kilometer that they run. We'll match it with R1 towards community upliftment. So we really are excited that we'll hopefully beat or double the number from last year.
Thank you so much for being a part of today's cleanup, Egoli. It's been so inspiring to see everybody come together in this way, especially the Miss Soweto finalists. Thank you, Egoli!
There are stories of dreamers, and we're inspired by them all. We invite you to write your story with us. Your story matters. ABSA.